Imagine a world where the boundaries between the sacred and the profane are so thin that a single misstep could cost you your life. This is the world of the ancient Israelites, as depicted in the biblical narrative of the Day of Atonement, or Yom Kippur. In a culture where the divine presence was both a source of life and a constant threat, the rituals described in the text serve as a stark reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and the divine. The story of Aaron and his sons, and the intricate rituals they must perform, offers a window into a society where the line between life and death, purity and impurity, was not just a matter of belief, but a matter of survival. The text opens with a chilling reminder: the deaths of Aaron's two sons, Nadab and Abihu, who were consumed by divine fire when they offered unauthorized incense in the sanctuary. This incident sets the stage for the divine command to Moses, which is then relayed to Aaron, the high priest. The Lord instructs Aaron to approach the Holy of Holies, the most sacred space in the tabernacle, only under the strictest conditions. This space, where the Ark of the Covenant resides, is a dangerous place, and any unauthorized entry could result in death. The divine presence, while a source of protection and guidance, is also an unpredictable and potentially lethal force. The ritual described in the text is a complex and carefully choreographed sequence of actions designed to atone for the sins of the Israelites and to purify the sanctuary. The high priest, Aaron, must first cleanse himself through a series of purifications, including bathing and donning special linen garments. These garments, unlike his usual priestly vestments, are simple and unadorned, symbolizing his humility and purity before the divine. The use of linen, a material associated with purity and the afterlife, further emphasizes the sacred nature of the task. The ritual itself begins with the preparation of offerings: a bull for Aaron's sins and a ram for a burnt offering. These offerings are meant to cleanse the high priest himself and his family before he can proceed to atone for the entire community. The next step involves the selection of 2 goats, one for the Lord and one for Azazel. The goat for the Lord is sacrificed, while the goat for Azazel is sent into the wilderness, symbolically carrying away the sins of the people. This ritual of the scapegoat is particularly significant, as it represents the physical removal of impurities and transgressions from the community, a concept that would later evolve into the more abstract idea of spiritual atonement. The high priest then enters the Holy of Holies, a space that is normally off-limits, carrying a pan of burning coals and incense. The incense creates a cloud that envelopes the ark, obscuring it from view, and this cloud serves as a protective barrier that allows Aaron to survive the divine presence. The blood of the sacrifices is then used to sprinkle the ark and the tent of meeting, a symbolic act of purification that cleanses the sanctuary from the accumulated impurities of the past year. The entire ritual is a somber and reverent affair, with no one allowed to enter the tent of meeting while the high priest is performing his duties. This isolation underscores the gravity of the task and the danger involved. Once the ritual is complete, the high priest must change out of his sacred garments and bathe again, a final act of purification before he can return to the community. The Day of Atonement, as described in this text, is not just a religious ceremony, but a communal event that affects every member of the Israelite community. The instructions are clear. On this day, the people must afflict themselves, which is generally understood to mean fasting, and they must abstain from all work. This day of repentance and atonement is designed to restore the relationship between the people and their God, and to ensure the continued protection and favor of the divine. The ritual described in the text is a powerful reminder of the ancient Israelites' understanding of the world and their place in it. It reflects a world where the divine is both a source of life and a constant threat, and where the actions of the community can have profound consequences. The complex and precise nature of the ritual underscores the importance of adherence to divine commandments and the need for humility and reverence in the face of the sacred. In a modern context, the Day of Atonement continues to be a significant day in the Jewish calendar, though the rituals have evolved and the emphasis has shifted from the physical to the spiritual. Today, Yom Kippur is a day of reflection, repentance, and reconciliation, where individuals and communities seek to mend broken relationships and purify their souls. The ancient rituals, while no longer practiced in their original form, continue to inspire and inform the spiritual practices of millions of people around the world. In conclusion, the Day of Atonement is a profound and timeless ritual that speaks to the human need for purification, atonement, and reconciliation. It is a reminder that the relationship between the divine and the human is a delicate and sacred one, and that the path to redemption lies in humility, obedience, and a deep understanding of the consequences of our actions.